Hello and welcome to Media Canvas, a show in which I consume a piece of media and then review it. This week, Bad Batch. A long time ago, in a galaxy far away, say these words, and a large number of people will start imagining epic battles with laser swords, a planet destroying space station, and of course, space magic. Yeah, the lightsabers are really cool, as is the concept of the Force. And I've been diving back into the universe that is Star Wars again recently. After a few disappointing live action movies, I hadn't thought about it much at all, to be completely honest. Then I listened to a couple of audiobooks, dipping my toes back in. They reminded me so much of the things I found so great about the series, the franchise. All that got me to start watching the Clone Wars animated series again, along with the announcement we would finally get a proper conclusion to Clone Wars, a seventh season. Then, after that, I watched the Rebels series, and as I was finishing that up, the Bad Batch started. The Bad Batch, this series takes place during and immediately after Order 66, in which the clones are made to turn on the Jedi via the control chip that's implanted into their brains. This gives us, as the viewer, an insight into the very early days of the Empire. Our characters in the series are Clone Force 99, also known as the Bad Batch, defective clones. The defects in these clones were modified during the cloning process and enhanced to make them more capable than your everyday clones. They were introduced in several episodes of the Clone Wars animated series, and this taught us and showed us a lot more about them as characters. Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, and Crosshair each bring their own unique talent to the group, enhanced senses, strength, intelligence, and marksmanship, respectively. We also have Echo, a clone who was perceived dead during the Clone Wars series and joined the Bad Batch during their introduction. He's essentially a cyborg that has been technologically advanced through the cybernetics as his direct enhancement by the Separatists during the Clone Wars to use him against the Republic. Finally, there's Omega, a female clone who did not receive the accelerated growth rate that other clones got and has aged normally. So she's pretty much a kid, even though she's older than the Bad Batch, which is, yeah, cloning is weird in Star Wars. But she acts as a catalyst for much of the story, as her clone material was not degraded, and therefore she is hunted for. The story does a pretty decent job giving most of our cast a decent amount of personality. Unfortunately, Echo seems to fade into the background most of the time, as the clone we know the most about from the Clone Wars series, and with the forced cybernetic modifications, this is very unfortunate because there could be lots of fantastic character development done for Echo and the other clones through his cybernetic enhancements. Well, none of the episodes stick out in my head as being bad or unenjoyable. The only ones that stand out when I think back about individual episodes are ones with cameo characters from Clone Wars and Rebels, introductions or side introductions, whatever you want to call it, to characters we already know about. Our animation is once more fantastic and stylized, as it was in the Clone Wars, with an extremely impressive moment in which Omega has hair that looks wet. And considering the animation style, I would say that's actually pretty difficult to do, considering everything's kind of clay-like, I guess would be the way I would describe it. Whatever the case, the animation is fantastic. Star Wars is a franchise that has felt like it has missed the mark in a big way since Disney took the reins as for the live action movies. Well, the books, comics, and other media, video games included, have continued to be mostly excellent. The Bad Batch shows what could be done using the franchise without even using Jedi and the Force. They're non existent in the series. Well, it falls short of making full use of its entire cast and has nothing exceptional for individual episodes. It is truly an enjoyable show to watch, and I find that I'm looking forward to season 2. Those things place the Bad Batch with an extremely solid score of 4 out of 5. If you would like to follow me on social media and YouTube, you can find me at DAMEKAGE.